What's up, y'all? You already know it's Sexy Sky, and this is my story.
If you ain't on Nolazine, you ain't on.
Gotcha. So tell everybody where you from.
I'm from downtown New Orleans.
Gotcha. So growing up downtown, and how it was for you.
It was good. It was okay. I didn't really live a hectic lifestyle like that. I always stayed busy. Always was into things. You know.
Gotcha. So with that being said, people gonna want to know, like, what high school did you go to?
I went to school in Morgan City because after the storm hit, I moved to Morgan City. I ain't want everybody to know about all of that.
You got hey, this is part of your story, Morgan City. So how was Morgan City like after you like being from New Orleans? Because I'm pretty sure it was a whole like culture shock.
Yeah, it's small. Everybody know each other. Same old festivals. Everybody go to every season. It's pretty laid back, chill.
Gotcha. I always, hey, but I seen the sign, but I never been there. Market City, I always seen the sign, but I never
Oh
been
yeah,
there.
it's like right by Homer.
Yeah, but I saw it like driving Highway 90. Yeah, so I never been there, so I want to hear your experience like that.
Yeah.
So like, what happened as soon as you moved back to the city?
When I moved, did I move back? I went to Pat at the Morgan City. We lived in Patterson for a while. That's which right next to each other, and then we came back. I don't even remember that far yet.
Yeah, dang.
Like I can't remember because like as far as did I really instantly get into the music? I probably did. As soon as I came back, instantly got into. Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, yep. I instantly got back into the music once I came back to New Orleans, and I was dropping mixtapes and stuff like that, um, in the studio. But I know it was like really, I didn't really know what I know now. So I spent a lot of years just creating art, but not knowing, what I know now.
Right. And so, what do you do now? Like, I'm actually that, like, actually being in the entertainment business in a whole. Like, what do you enjoy most about it, and like, what do you hate about it?
Well, it takes a lot of money to be a artist. If you want to make it, you have to really invest into yourself. I'm actually on the producing side. I don't do like too much of the artist side unless it's involving the projects that I am producing and directing because now I am producing, writing, and directing independent films. So I spend most of my art, my music on the films, and things like that. Soundtracks.
So we bring it to the film. So like that's what you're here today for, to talk about the films.
Yep.
So bring us to the first film you was actually around.
The first film I was around.
Like, you was around or you was in, like, some people be behind the scenes, some people be seeing like the directing, everything.
Okay,
like that.
well how I got into film, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I started off being an actor, doing extra work. I was in Family Hustle. I was an extra in P Valley. I was an extra, so a lot of them in Atlanta. And I also had actually won Actress of the Year in Atlanta 2019. I was just hustling. And I had just got to the point where I met somebody from being on the scene and networking, because that's very important to network, where I was able to actually put on my own show, on a platform on Fire Stick. And then it just led from that to me actually doing movies and getting it out on Tubi and Amazon and major platforms like that.
Gotcha. So man, being an extra, I try to be extra. We did a whole lot for $100, and I said I am not doing this again.
Yeah, that was one reason. I was actually on a show called Models of Atlanta too, and I was actually a cast member on that. But that only aired in like 4 states: Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas, or something like that.
In the South. Gotcha.
And I had a she called that billboard and everything for that, being a cast member on that show. And that was around the time I was working hard. But that's why I got P Valley. I filmed P Valley for like 17 hours straight to be an extra doing the same shit
What you did
over
on
and over and over again. I was a friend of one of the cast members, and this was a scene where we had went to this club, and she had got a settlement from her husband, but she found out he was cheating, so she spent all the money in the club on the strippers. And I was one of the friends that went with her to the strip club to spend the money, and they just had us like throwing money on the strippers and at the bar ordering drinks, and it was like only 5 friends, so I was one of the friends. So I'm like, okay, and they be doing this shit over and over again. I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be a good scene, you know, you're gonna see me. I went, then you have to wait so long for the shit to come out. Like, it took like about 8 months for the shit to come out. Then when it finally come out, I see the side of my head.
Down in the valley when the girls get naked.
I was pissed off. I said, y'all know y'all had me 17 hours doing y'all. Then y'all all in my face. So I'm for sure think I'm going to be on that. So that's what really made me be like, look, if I can put my own shit, I know for sure I'm going to be seen.
But I think I think when you try hard, that's when they don't put you in there. Because I try to be the extra in the movie with the butler. And I remember walking on side Morgan Freeman when he kept walking. So I was trying my hardest. They killed Ma. And I was trying to make sure I get my cameo. I just seen the back of me walk. I said they never cut the part when I said they killed Ma.
That too. And you want to know what else they will take you out for? To be honest, if you outshine the main character. If you looking better than the main character. Because even one time, because I was supposed to be on 2 episodes of P-Valley, I had actually ended up leaving because I had got tired. I left for set. They told me, oh, I had the blue dress on. I was looking real good. And it was like, well, you have to go change. I was like, why? It was like, the main character is going to wear that and we just can't have that. So that's another thing. If you look like you outshine the main character, they will take you out.
Man, I didn't like the way they try to feed me on set. They try to give us the breakfast food, but that the big cast and like the directors had earlier. Mm-hmm. At lunchtime, I'm like, man, I'm gonna eat what they're gonna eat. I don't care if y'all fire me. Y'all only give me $100 anyway.
Yeah, they don't really give the extras like.
They treat extras bad.
If you're a real cast member, they'll
take care of you.
They're gonna tell you extra what you want and go get it. Cause I did main work and.
Yeah, but it might come to your trailer.
Huh?
But it probably come to your trailer like wherever you at.
Yeah, they gonna tell you extra what you want, write everything down there, go get your food. That's for the main people. But see, for the cast members, you just gotta give whatever they got. And most of the time, it ain't gonna have no food. It's gonna be snacks.
Oh, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like people don't even be knowing like the behind the scenes of like, you know, film and TV and all that.
It's a lot of work. Like it takes hours and hours. You'll be there all day filming for one little small part. Yeah,
for one part, we sat there for 6 a.m. and we ain't finished till probably 2 a.m. Mm-hmm. I knew that the movie business was mine. Like the only way the movie business is gonna be mine if I'm shooting it. I'm not about to be like no extra or none of that type ever again in my life.
You just gotta work your way up like I had to do. You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, and I think that's my problem. If I'm gonna work my way up, I'm gonna work my way up to something I'm doing. Like for me, like my business.
Yeah, cause you already doing it.
But I always looked at it like that. Like I get everybody. That's what I don't knock people. Like everybody not. Believe it or not, the older you get, you realize everybody not meant to be a boss. Some people are meant to be in certain positions and being a worker or something like that. Because everybody can't be a boss. Somebody gave me experience. Like, man, guess what? But if everybody a boss, how are we gonna get our services and needs? Like, some people are good at other things. Some people are good at like, you know, being a team member for a company. Like, everybody not meant to. Understand. Because guess what? Everybody might have the finances to be a boss, but everybody don't have the right attitude to like actually keep the people around them. There's a lot of stuff that actually come with a boss that people don't realize.
Not even a boss. You notice today how everybody want to be a rapper? Yeah. And it's like,
but everybody got money.
How everybody gonna be in the parade? Who gonna be the audience? Right. If everybody in the parade.
And that's like I tell people.
So that's why so a lot of people can't blow up because all their friends want to do what they do.
Yeah, but even
instead of supporting them.
But even a rapper with all the friends, like I tell them, like if you got 10 dudes hanging with you, everybody don't need to be the partner. Like somebody need to learn how to work the camera. Somebody need to learn to be the manager. Somebody need to learn finance. Like,
but they all want to do.
Everybody will hang around and look hard. Mm-hmm. Or be the rapper. Everybody wants to shine.
So that's why they can't never make it because the support system, because everybody want to.
Everybody want to shine, but nobody want the money. You could make way more money behind the scenes.
Exactly.
If they only knew, you could make way more money.
And that's why I ain't gonna lie, because actually what I learned also from you mentioning that, the producers make way more than the actors.
Of course.
Like 10 times more.
Producing the director getting the finance.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actor just like, but see, you know, but like, the great part is even the actor actually get the most like criticism. Like sometimes, like if you're a big enough actor and you was a certain movie and it sucked, you gonna get the most criticism than the director.
But see, that's the thing with me. I'm like Tyler Perry. I write, produce, direct, and I star in my movies.
Hey, so you gotta do it all.
So I say I'm a female
But like
Tyler Perry.
being from New Orleans, I think a lot of us took that from like just watching Master P. He did it all. He ain't play with him. When he came, he came.
I'm a fan of Master P.
Oh man, you can't be an entrepreneur or some type of thing and not be a fan of Master P. Like,
I respect
you
him.
don't have to be his. You don't got to be a fan of his music. You got to be a fan of his hustle. His hustle game was immaculate.
Yeah, I respect him.
He was at top of the game and still went go play NBA. Like he's different. Gotcha.
Yep.
So dropping your film, your film that you have now. I want you to tell the name of it, who all in it, and like why should people go watch it?
Okay, so the name of my film is Young Steppers. I actually have 2 films out on Tubi now. Young Steppers 1 and Young Steppers 2 just released on Tubi about 3 weeks ago. I have a few of the local artists. I could have went and tried to get mainstream artists, big artists, but I seen the potential in people, and that's what I wanted to do, help shine a light on people that was trying to come up, not somebody that already had, a major fan base, So it's like a few artists, like I have Y1 King Killer. He's a well-known artist in New Orleans. Bosco Forever 7, he trying to come up with his record label called Forever Money Music. BDK, King Cooley, one of my good friends. He's also an artist as well. It's a few people, I got in there. Crochet, she's a singer in New Orleans, yeah, it's a lot. But what was the other question you said? Tell me, I'll tell you why.
Like, but why should people even check the movie out or like part 1 and part 2?
Yeah. So the story behind that was, you know how crazy it was in the city when them young dudes was jacking people left to right from their car. You could not even go inside the store. You remember when that was going on in the city about 2 years ago? Mm-hmm. And it was crazy. It was to the point where I was scared to go to the gas station. Like nobody was scared to come. People scared to come out their house. When the children was coming in front of your door, taking your car from in front of your door. If you had a Honda, it was over for you. Your car was gone. It was crazy.
And the kid boys.
Yeah, it was crazy, and it was mostly these young dudes out here, and on top of that, they was murdering each other, and that's still going on. Most of the killings is young kids between the ages of 16 and 25 killing each other, and they feel like it's some type of video game going on. And my brother was actually murdered at 19 years old a few years ago, before about a year or 2 before I had actually started writing the first film. And that's what's kind of like inspired me and motivated me, because I just the message of the movie is in life you pick your own path. So like you have the choice to go this direction and that direction. It's about 2 brothers. One is into sports, basketball, and the other one is in the streets. He's jacking. So you see that they each decided to go a different path in their life. They both had the same circumstances, meaning father wasn't there and things like that. But it's really up to you to where you want to be in life. Nobody else have that control but you. You just have to learn how to have tunnel vision, stay focused, and you will get there no matter the circumstances around you. So this movie with the 2 brothers, one picking that path and the other one picking the other direction. I just hope that would inspire a lot of these kids and help save a lot of these kids to help them make the right decision and path in life,
Okay. So, that's a dope, like telling the people about, the movie. So, ask you a question. So, but what's next after this movie? Do y'all plan on dropping part 3? Like, what's going to happen?
Oh, it's a must. Like, part 1 it's almost at 1 million views right now. And it just actually made it to recommended on Tubi. That's like almost the front cover of Tubi. So then part 2, we haven't seen the results from that yet. But everybody already asking me for part 3. Yeah, so it's a must that we got to do part 3, of course. But I'm also going to be doing different categories of movies. Like at the end of this year, we're going to be working on another film, and this will be a different category besides Young Steppers.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm. So, before we leave, like, but what separate every your films from all other films that's out there right now, like independent films?
Rawness, the realness. Like people, I got the shy girls in there in the city. You know, I got the pimps on Bourbon Street.
Oh,
You heard me? Yeah. And that's another thing. It's really showing like the inside of New Orleans. Yeah, in of New Orleans, and that's why I think what makes it stand out.
So before we leave, I gotta ask this one more question. Like, what do you see New Orleans independent film on like in the next 10 years? Cause you know, like when you think about the movies on Tubi and all them other, you know, like if like independent film like places where you could actually put your movies at, you think about Atlanta and Detroit. Like right now, Atlanta and fucking Detroit taking over independent film. Like, you know. So like,
Do we think New Orleans will make it to?
No, like I said, do we think? I'm gonna see. What do you think? Like, where do you see New Orleans independent film going?
You know, I'm gonna say this. Since I dropped my film, I see so many other people coming out with films now in New Orleans.
But that's a good thing. That's not.
It's not bad, but I just don't want people to take it the wrong way because I said it, and a lot of people noticed that too. And now, so because of that, I see that so many people, because they got a lot of people about to drop films within the next year that we about to see from New Orleans.
I see things gonna be bigger.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think I help inspire that.
Gotcha. And also, last but not least, tell the world, I'm like, what can they find you at on social media and everywhere else?
Okay, y'all can find me on Instagram at _Sky the Genius, and also my other movie page, Young Steppers Movie _ and yep, make sure y'all go on Tubi. Y'all go check out Young Steppers 1 and Young Steppers 2.
If you ain't on Nolazine, you ain't on